In August of 2022, popular Twitch streamer Keffals was doxxed. This means her personal information, including her phone number and address, were released publicly online. She was also swatted, meaning someone told the police that she was holding people hostage within her home so that a SWAT team broke down her door and interrogated her at gunpoint. She spent the following weeks living in Airbnbs now that her home was no longer safe. All of this happened because Keffals is a trans woman. Anti-trans violence has been on the rise in the past few years, and this can be blamed mostly on fear-mongering from the far right. Republican politicians and influencers have claimed trans people are abusing, grooming, and molesting children. They say that teachers are forcing children to become trans against their will, or that they will indoctrinate your children. They say the mere existence of a trans person will destroy American society as we know it. Does this sound familiar to anyone else? These are the same tactics the right utilized to attack the gay community. They also claimed homosexuals would molest your kids, turn them gay, and mark the end of the world as we know it. And this even isn't new. It's a recycling of what they would say about integration. They claimed black men would rape your white daughters and the mixing of races would lead to the destruction of society. All of this is to say that the current rise in transphobia is simply the latest in a long line of far-right scapegoating. They are feeding the American people these lies because it constantly keeps civilians in a state of fear. We can already see how transphobes are becoming increasingly paranoid of the idea of trans people simply living their lives. These people are convinced that you can always tell when a person is trans, and that trans people are always dangerous. They are constantly being proven wrong, because you can't tell who is and isn't trans just by how they look, and trans people aren't inherently dangerous. One of the tenets of marginalizing a group of people is making them out to be the enemy to everyday people. And that's what the trans community has suffered at the hands of some politicians, teachers, and media. Trans people are everywhere. They sneak into your children's bathrooms. They keep the masses paranoid and afraid of a scapegoat as a means to stay in power. That's what this is all about. Power. This is why it's so important to speak out against transphobia when you see it.